medium makes a difference or not.
Show me.
I'm not sure if it matters or makes a difference, but I was just curious. Oh, Sigurd.
Have a look, Sunan.
Yeah, it's over there.
There you are, brother. What are you doing here? I was looking for you. Sigurd.
Dag died defending my honor?
So he claimed.
But
It was a hand?
My honor needs no defense. It is stone solid, unblemished.
I offered him a way out, but
Say nothing more of the past. It is gone. There is a rift as deep as death between then and now. I was tested, Eivor, in a crucible of blood and fire. And in my agony, I was reborn. You may think me less than I was, but this is not so. I am greater than before. My mind is a wellspring of prophecies, visions that tell me who I truly am. For all that, I am grateful for my suffering.
Sigurd, I want to understand. But all this, all you say makes little sense.
Basim saw these things in me. Fulke, too. Despite her cruelty, she spoke the truth. I am more than the man I was. More than this hobbling stick that stands before you. You must look harder, Eivor. Deeper. See for yourself what they found in me. Do you see it? My greater self.
No. I just see someone
don't know
who's
what that
losing his
means.
mind.
Look. This is the face of a god.
I see only my brother and my truest friend. Return to where he is loved and cherished. Where he's meant to be.
You are kind. But your eyes are clouded by the past. A place I can no longer see. I fear our paths diverged long ago. Go. I wish to be alone. Return to my feast and drink for me. Celebrate the days to come in my name.
Okay.
A new letter. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Ranvi. Best tell her the good news.
Good day! What happened yesterday? You and Sigurd disappeared during the feast. And when he returned, he went straight to our room without a word.
We talked for a time. I asked many questions, but got few answers. I wish I could say more. Sigurd wants to blame me for every mishap that has befallen him, but gives me no credit for his...
Alright, hang on.
Damn deer, stick the bark off the trees again.
This is for Sussex. We burned it to the ground to save one man. Yet he's barely the man we were searching for.
Quite so.
But now what? Still have to finish the other alliances. Looks like you do. Ugh.
I want to see the Alliance map.
They're like side quests that you can't skip.
What transpires in Gloucestershire?
You may have noticed that Gunnar has disappeared from his forge. He has traveled to Gloucestershire in search of a wife.
A wife?
Looks like
He
we're
is
down to
in
2.
love.
When did this happen?
When doesn't this happen with our dear lovelorn blacksmith? But there is a bright side. He has asked you to join him.
Join his search for a wife?
And see that he does not make a fool of himself. I believe he thinks that your presence would bolster his image.
So now we get to play matchmaker, huh?
All right, I'll be Gunnar's keeper, if only to bring him back in one piece.
Very generous of you. Make for the town of Gloucester. You will find him there.
You find in Thames Rivers. So it's over there. Okay. So, can we do it at this power? We're gonna find out. Stock, get on the boat, off we go. Would have thought we'd be close to done by now. Okay.
Need to row our way out. Pull up here!
Wait, what? That wasn't smart. Sometimes.
Let's go. Can't raise the sail yet. Sing, my ravens.
Off we go. Might be a minute or two.
Let the sail out!
Looks like first I have to finish all these alliances. I guess I do. It's like it never ends. It's probably pushing what I can do. Oh. It's like this game never ends. Okay, we're gonna chill while we sail along.
Lower the mast!
It's almost like an AFK screen.
Mast up! Sail out!
Gallantry
just refuses to lock at 60 FPS. It keeps diving just below it.
Bring the sail in!
What are you doing? Just couldn't make a turn.
Run up the sail! We can continue.
It's like the boat got stuck. Come on, you can do it. Oh, row.
Sail! Catch the wind!
That was weird. Never seen that happen.
Strike up a tune.
Actually, let's try the story.
There was a woman called Nal, who came by ship to Fornburg and heralded, demanding to meet King Sigvaldi, Styrbjorn's father. Nal was from Gautland. She was tall and rugged and strong, and everyone who walked near her said she smelled of men's blood. When her message was sent to our king, Nal was made to wait a full day. Yet she did not complain. She watched the waves and sang songs. Night came and went, and still Nal sat by the shore of the fjord singing her songs. She skipped rocks with children and smiled. As the afternoon of the second day approached, King Sigvaldi's messenger reappeared. They spoke quietly together. At last, the messenger stood back and waved to some men nearby. 3 men bearing 3 chests of silver approached quickly. They set the chests of silver in Nal's ship and stood back. Then Nal stepped forward, swinging a large, bloodied sack before her. Nal opened the sack and emptied it on the shore. 7 pairs of hands tumbled to the ground. Nal then mounted her ship and sailed away.
Let's have a song.
Story time. Oh, never mind.
Raise our shining blades, like wolf teeth they brightly glitter. Now the time for bravery calls us. Fearlessness shall mark our deed.
Pick up from there.
Such a small village. You could totally do it. See you later. Are we going to the right point? Yeah. Okay.
They brightly glitter. Now the time for bravery calls us. Fearlessness shall mark our deed. The night has fallen.
Hush now.
What's to do?
Be my eyes, Suman.
Guess there was a bridge. Well, I guess if I was really into this game, I could probably stay here like forever. I don't know. It doesn't have that same grab that like The Witcher had. We'll still finish it though.
There you are, Gunnar. And with a smile I haven't seen in some time.
Oh, aren't they
Eivor,
cute?
over here. Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
I have. This Valkyrie right here, Bridget, my own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Lavendine da, with my Zigrili.
Good to meet you as well.
How did you meet?
How did you find a woman in these backwoods?
She came through the settlement selling runes, outshone every stone in her satchel. She offered me a trade, a rune for a brooch I was making. I got a better deal. But she loves the ugly little thing.
Have you a family, Bridget?
Nath mama dad carried Evan Gillid and Anon. Couldn't have drews me.
I need a
Bridget
translator.
man power the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on. But the current elderman looks out for her.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim jolch. You two bags of air sich o gwmpas gilydd. That Eivor gal clis llawn.
Right, no daylight to waste then, huh?
So, does he understand
So
her?
the elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come.
And the merchants here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger.
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let's bring a few back.
I didn't see the faces. Come on, let's go.
There is the Elderman. Kunan!
Just a moment.
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be Elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick and the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
We shall go with one.
I'm here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale. If friendship comes afterwards, then all the better.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated godright kings for puppet rulers?
apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevder? Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevder, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevder, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry. So you've come to meet the family before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's
like him.
bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man, and he speaks tirelessly of you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tefter?
I see I am outmatched. Though it deign joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
Okay.
Well,
Shall
shall
we?
we then?
Yes, we shall. Let's go.
Samhain. Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am Elderman. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. A festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's
Everyone
light
likes
is not
festivals.
dim as the nights chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around.
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenhelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of pine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, kingborn. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You're a kinder man than the mask you wear. You won't be rid of me. I'll keep my word to Kunan for your safe return.
It's a nice warble.
I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I'll not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Teftir.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Teftir, get to safety.
He's kind of obnoxious.
Find somewhere to hide.
Oh no, boars. Wrong button. Ah.
That was close.
So awesome.
Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It is good I was here to protect you. Maybe Cunan has the eyes of prophecy.
This blood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should
Let's
return
go.
to Gloucester. Unless you like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Cunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
Maybe. Just maybe. He just wants to be left alone. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna do a manual save too. Almost 40 hours in. Autopilot. Go a little faster.
Hey! Shrunken imbecile!
Yeah, whatever. Aw, aren't they cute?
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Tefter to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful, accosted by a singular of boar.
Odd, but path na usually safe. To the Grievo.
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight. Two of
She
you
looks
as
like
a
someone
pair.
I've seen before.
I kept my word to Cunan, and that spatchcock Tefter lives.
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallop the lad around the head and ass.
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than Tefter. I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
Skull. So, you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Mi gwisgo lan fel ysbrydion and creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely
Oh,
given.
intelligible. Sound like she
I've
said
only seen
visitors
such a
from the
thing done
Vale
at feasts.
beg for treats.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Louved. Now, let's hoodin. Become the Mary Louved, the spirit who sings for cake and ale.
Trick or treat.
You cannot have your cloak.
Gunnar, if no one else is dressed this way, I'll fill your...
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
What business have you? Oh, the Mary Louid. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year. Samhain night and the moon is high. Mary Louid haunts my door.
Oh.
The air is chilling and ghosts are spilling all across the misty moor.
Oh, ghosts and beasties. Here, spirit, take your reward.
I'm playing the role of trickster spirit.
Can trickster spirits see? The eye holes in this mask are terrible.
It's like reflighting.
It's a mask and some sweet games to turn you into a gentleman skull.
Let's try this house. Knock, knock.
Goody.
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
It's one of those. Just like the bowl of candy out front.
Getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones.
I spy a house right over here.
Eivor, mighty warrior, knocker of doors, victor of cakes. How does it feel to pillage what is freely given?
A worthy haul, and a tradition worth keeping up.
Everyone likes treats. So these things. Oh, let's just tell them. This house is festive.
I have come to rhyme with you.
In the gloaming, see her roaming hidden neath the hood.
To each dwelling, fate foretelling, it's the Mary Louid.
Well done.
Look at these cakes. Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar? My cakes. Show me what lies ahead.
It's trouble brewing.
Gunnar! Oh, damn deserter.
Take your boss, God.
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hood more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, I'm tall.
You're dead.
Damn.
It's you lot we should be burning alive.
Come on.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun.
They know how to have fun. Wow. Is that the difference in power? Lack of response time you get?
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
I don't think it matters.
I
if you
don't
win,
answer to
does
you,
it?
witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Till Lucas, Modron's a gumpas to patch this land.
Your aid is welcome.
Men drown themselves in ale on Samhain, but I fear for the fragile peace when Tevder becomes elderman. With Dean and Fall, regardless of Poiser Puar.
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire, but I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gweneth, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salve.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
She's so excited.
Grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before your return.
Give me strength.
My modern is known. I'm a humor towish gudran.
I'm glad you all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor. Make merry and try to loosen Tevder's shoulders.
Modron, you do not have to save his leg. I'll understand.
That limb will be fine. But no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
Ah. Bridges are for suckers. Would it have made a difference if I won or not? I don't think it would. One of those doesn't matter kind of things. Just need to update my title. Hang on a second here. How do you spell Gloucester? Gloucester. I'll just put something stupid. Got Sigurd. This game's been running really long. Just wasted an arrow. Oh, my camera's off. Oops.
There you are.
Tefter.
You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in a contest of drinks.
Join us. The lab will be easy pickings.
Give me a cup.
Here we go.
Some ale, then.
One for me as well.
For a shaveling of the Christ Lord, you have a lot of scars, Gwilym.
Not every tonsured man is a wet-eared abbey, babe. I came to God after I had scarred my soul with sin.
To holy hearts and humid eyes. It is the best drunkenness returns a man to royal reason. Skull.
Okay, let's see if I don't screw this up.
You're sweating.
6 of them.
So slow. Ah, droolmonger. Too strong for you.
I'm coming. Oops. Too soon.
Don't hurl into the barrel, okay?
Chug, chug. Oh. Yeah. This one, right here.
Good effort, Tefder. This merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me for allies new and old.
Of all the elder men I've met, you are the most unburdened. What is your secret?
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will soon leave this world with me. So drink to my life and death.
Death.
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king of the harvest. Like Elderman
What?
before me and all before him.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor crops. They hope well-fed gods will smile upon them.
That's noble.
A true father sacrifices himself for his people. Gives his all, his blood and flesh.
Bit more of
Great
a
honor.
sacrifice, but
Sad fate.
When you speak these words, it reminds me of the Christ.
Aye, lad. Now you can see how a man like myself sees the value in both.
A toast then. To Elderman Coonan. Joyous and generous. Let each man show him loyalty until he suffers death.
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to toast my successor, Tevder. May he wear the horns head high.
until you two get sacrificed next year. It's an odd practice. But do what you want.
Weak. What is this? Water. I feel like Thor chugging oceans. No effect to my head or step.
You heard the woman. Give her something stronger.
This'll work faster than any tonic.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills, and the sore head tomorrow to pay for it.
Wow, that tastes awful. It feels good, though. Eivor, speak true. My feelings be damned. I have been an ass, do not deny it. And I, for that, I am sorry.
A colossal horse is ours, yes.
Soft words from the heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends. I can be very as nice as a spring gale.
And how nice is that?
Whoa, not that nice.
Tevder, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite. But we could join by oath as well.
Oh, yes. My first ally as Elderman. I accept. We shall make an oath. How do we start?
Yeah! The greatest oath and the greatest union! To the oath!
The treaty! The greatest! People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship? This way, this way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow, like pig.
Flaming pig. Chases you home at night. Silly words to scare silly children.
Ha! You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps
Oh, this
I
part
judge
was
too
kind of
much.
weird. Oh,
Truths I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
oh. Actually, I'll be right back, really quick. Okay, we're back. And
Chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh.
Here we are. Right inside here.
and thanks for the follow, Lunar Tulipa.
Tefter! Tefter!
It's gone.
Tefter! Where are you?
Or is it Lunar Tulipa? Either way. They've had a bit of a party tonight. And I think they're about done. Bit much.
Hell's breath. What happened last night?
Well, you were defeated by an army of chickens.
The effects of that draft still cling. Tefter! Are you here?
There she is! What is the meaning of this?
I think you murdered something.
Soil, and your weapon coated in the same.
Conan, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an ealdorman. Eye for an eye. Your Raven clan will lose their chieftain. Get the murderer!
Not that simple.
Hands tacky with old blood from the new king. It would be best to lie low.
So, something happened.
Blood. Could be Tefter's, if he was the heavy thing being dragged.
Check these out too.
This pot has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe.
We've been framed.
Tefter's bodyguard, killed by knife.
This is hungover crime solving. Can't see. Here we go. Torch. Go. Why isn't it going to the thing? Oh.
Gwillem's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it.
So, what happened?
Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards and to disable Tefter. And they dragged him away. accounts for everything. Except Gwilym's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwilym's special something. Maybe Mother Mordran will know the contents.
Near the river separating the large. So just to make things annoying. Can't be having me running freely around town. So we're still like crazy drugged here. Easy wears off by now. Does it go away if I give it time?
Terrible business. Poor lad.
I came as soon as I heard.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
So around there. We've been framed. Where's my mark? Right there. It's never that simple.
There's Mordran.
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed.
I've been accused of murder.
No, it's not. I awoke in Teftir's wrecked home. Blood, but no body. Cunan's men are after me for the lad's murder.
Uh-oh. Did you stab him? Mother, can I see?
I like her.
Blood but no body. We must see what has happened to him.
Do you recognize the contents of this pouch?
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid sleep.
A monk called Gwilym poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were intense.
Search the houses! Can't have gotten far!
They're coming for you. If they know I've aided you, it'll be my head next.
Can you?
I've seen nothing and no one.
Mother,
Perfect.
if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halliwyn.
Yes. Halliwyn's cabin is on a lake, near where the Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers meet. But he is a strange fish. Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits. Now, I've business at Rollindrich. Find me there later.
Eastern side on the lake near the crossing of something and something rivers. That far? Yes. Farewell and Great House. Why is it? Oh, I know why. Oh, eastern part of the whole area. Okay. So he's probably like over here. Great House, Great House. That's the Burr. That's Oxenford. There we go. It's on a lake near the crossing. So somewhere around here. Fast travel time. Come on, Roach. Take me to my marker. guess for this game I could bump my camera up like that so my health bar is visible. Make more sense.
What do you see?
Cottage. Lake. Near the crossing. Is there a cottage here? Crossing of the Sirwell Great House. Over here? Maybe? Let's try that way. The horse is about to dump you. It's okay. It's a virtual horse. No horses were harmed or even annoyed. Up we go. Yeah. There we go.
What do you see, Sunan?
It's over there.
That must be the home of the druid.
On the climb. Or you can take the path. This is faster.
The fellow's land is peopled by men of straw.
Knock, knock. Hey there. I have questions.
Just as Mordrin said. Maybe I should disguise myself.
Trick or treat.
Oh, Spirit, you have finally come. Days ago, a passing cloud foretold your arrival with droplets of sun-scented rain. But what form of being are you beneath this guise of horse and bone? From the realm of the Fae? I know you cannot say. I press no more. Whatever you be, now you are here, the ritual may begin. Oh, but the men of straw must announce you with sparks. Ignite the sky to begin anew, here at the death of the season. Until then, I await you, giving thanks in the glen.
Lewin said that the Wickermen must announce me with fire. Perhaps I should set them ablaze.
Now let them speak in chorus. Yes, another joins the throng. Another.
Miss one? Nope.
Let there be cacophony! One more! One more! They roar! Do you hear them? A chorus of fire!
That should be the last one. Back to the druid.
Speak to me, O wind.
Alas, I am the wind.
I have come to ask you a single question.
Something about your demeanor and your physical manifestation now gives me pause. Are you truly a spirit of light?
I'm a spirit as any other.
Then prove it. You must know the depths of the world's mysteries before I will help you. Tell me the proper use of charms.
Very well. Ask your riddles.
Which charm summons aid for maidens?
Hell if I know.
Give me a measure of time.
Are you a spirit of darkness? If it be not so, come back and try anew.
What are these things he's asking me? There must be trinkets around his house that will help. This dagger is placed upside down.
Turn blade, release the pass, round about the circle cast. Within the circle of morning dew, death to the old, begin anew. Ooh, a puzzle.
A hangman's noose, a knife, and the vile smells of poison. 3 ways to kill someone.
Lords and the lowly die a threefold death. The hangsman's noose stifles the breath. The knife turns quick to mud. Drink from the well, you'll cough up blood.
Two ladles carved from a single branch. The grooves match.
The rise of the moon, the set of the sun. 1 is 2 and 2 is 1. Day breaks, they mend the cloth. Eating falls, they share the crop. I'm not gonna read that. What's this?
The statue of a woman, Sabrina, watches me from the water below.
The long river flows like her flowing red locks. She plays in the shallows and among deep rocks. And if e'er a maiden is in peril or lost, Sabrina will give her comfort and love. Lost your rhyme there at the end. Couple more left. Another year of early blossoms. Have you sent them to your side? Always the soothsayer in life. I can see you keeping the gods as a captive audience on the other side. Boots said another litter. We'll be as rich in cats as we are in love. Cats. Answer is always cats. Don't break his stuff.
This symbol is one I've seen, carved into shields and headstones.
Gather the strands, magic bestow, to ward off the spirits of evil and woe. Tied so tight, the circle is sealed. Enclose us within the strength of the shield. Have we solved the riddle? No.
He may not speak to Eivor, but perhaps he'll speak to...
Speak to me, O wind. Have you found yourself? If you are a spirit of light, answer me this. Which charm summons aid for maidens?
Maidens in peril are protected by Sabrina of the Severn.
Sabrina the Water Nymph, yes. Which is the charm that weds souls?
Spoons?
The charm of the double spoon.
Yes. Such that a wedded pair can sup broth together. Man and woman are made of earth, of water, and wind. Which charm clods the earth, dries the water, and stills the wind?
Did I see that one?
Threefold death stops life's wind, returns a body to earth, and renders water into poison.
Threefold death is the charm.
A weird question.
You are a spirit of light. Mabon be praised. Would you like some bread and cream?
No, just the answer to a question. This herb pouch made its way to Gloucester in the hands of a strange man. Do you know it?
Aye. A mix to help him sleep. I filled this very pouch. And over a dandelion wine, he spoke fondly of his home, Cuthladrin.
Cuthladrin. Very well. I thank you,
places to
Halliwyn.
visit.
But this spirit has others to visit this harvest moon.
Go with the wind and leaves, good friend of the hills.
Cuthladrin. Strange name. Meanwhile, Modron awaits me at the stones nearby.
The Stolen King. That's actually pretty nearby. Let's go. Wasn't that nearby? The other nearby.
Go, my eyes.
Straight ahead. It's a Rolandrich.
I can see Modron ahead.
Maybe I can see her ahead. What? Oh. Straight up tells you. Surprise.
How far has the search for me stretched?
Far enough to say it's best you stick to the countryside and wear that disguise. But Tefder's body has not been found as yet.
That night was full of drink and merriment. I do not remember much, but I had no quarrel with Tefdir.
A sorry tale.
You may not be
Did you learn
dead.
anything from Halliwyn?
He gave some herbs to a man from Cuthladrin. Name of Gwylim. He was drinking with Tefdir and myself.
Cuthladrin is the Welsh name for the thieves' warren. It's atop a hill west of here. I can lead you.
I owe you a great deal for all your aid. You did not have to trust me.
Tefder's fate is to my interest as well. This is a troubling development that I hope to get to the bottom of.
Her dress bottom is physically gone wrong.
Let us make haste then. I must find Gwylim and regain my honor. This forest in all Gloucestershire feels untamed. I feel... my horse through a door to another world.
Aye, there is old magic here. Old magic that would be snuffed out by Tefder and his church.
Tefder did speak of reformation. Do you think that's why he was targeted?
There are many who would claw their way to the top. Tevda's disappearance could be the work of any.
But you are a witch, open to wisdom from the gods. Have you seen anything?
I see much smoke. Are there any rival Danes passing through who could have done it?
If it were rival Danes, we would have heard their horns by now. We are not a humble sword.
Blunt tongues and sharp axes.
We don't screw around with subtlety. Straight to the axe. Kinda wish the camera would auto-follow sometimes.
Kuthludren, the Thieves' Warren. This is where I leave you.
You'll find somewhere safe.
There's a shrine nearby. If you've need of me, then meet me there. Gods old and new go with you.
Wait, not the map marker. Hold on. This way. But before we move on, halt. Need to unlock the fast travel spot. I think it also opens the map up a little bit too. I'll be right back. Like, just a minute. Inside Thieves' Warren.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Mm-hmm. I'm betting they don't like me here. Oh, there is a way in. Easily just
Learned this from the daughter of Nymi.
Go in axe swinging, but
Thank you, Farron.
That's Tefter's
oh,
voice. So he lives.
Fire time!
he's a monster.
You.
Oh my gosh, they hit so hard. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. We can do it though. Just got to be careful. Running into a problem with the game is forcing us to go get skill points. And I just want to finish it at this point. Worst case, if we run into a wall, we can just leave and come back. But we'll see.
Best not to draw attention here.
Power difference is going to make things a little difficult. So, we'll be a little sneakier than we usually are.
Learn this from what the daughters of Nine. Their blessed and holy healing should help with pain.
Thank you, Farron.
That's Tefter's voice. So he lives.
Who did that? Come on. See if they'll walk over. He's one of them. Can we actually do that to the big one?
Put some punchings in the door! Shouldn't have told you.
And now they're all on you.
Outrun me!
Ah. Wait, switch arrows.
You can't just scamper away from me.
Yeah, I can.
Time to go!
I can't see you.
Get away from me, damn you!
got to be a little sneakier than usual.
That must be where Gwilym is hiding.
Oh. That was going so well, too. Okay, we're gonna have to be a little less reckless if we want to pull this off.
Learned this from one of the daughters of Naimu. They're blessed and holy healed. Should help with the pain.
I know where he is.
Thank you, Baron.
What
In the
see you?
house.
That's Tefter's voice. So he lives.
Over now! Hit the filthy wretch! Just die!
That must be where Gwilym is hiding.
Oh, shit.
You can do that.
Oh shit is right.
Eivor, you're alive.
Have mercy! We're under orders! Alderman Coonan, he gave us coin to dispose of Tefter.
Then he should demand it back. Shit sell swords you are. Cannot kill a single man. You made a poor choice and scapegoat Gwilym.
And we thought that if we kept the lad alive, we could squeeze Coonan for more coin to keep it secret.
But why kill him?
Why would Coonan pay to have Teftir killed? He is to be his successor.
We ain't ones for details. The less we know, the better, yeah?
You chose to extort the man, but you have no basis for the crime. You're imbeciles.
Look, we wasn't gonna kill the lad. We've come to like having him around. Tell her we've taken care of you.
Coonan did this? Why? I've done nothing.
Oh, gods, is he dead? Wake up! Wake up! Tell the Dane I've hand-fed you like a baby sparrow.
Move, fool.
No.
Look, Eivor, we're mates, right? Had drinks together. Remember the chickens?
Were.
Speak again and I'll take your tongue.
Tafter will need to see a healer. This lord have been smearing dung on his face. But I've been held for ransom by worse men.
Thank you for your aid then. And try not to get held for ransom a third time after you flee.
Thank you, stranger.
You've a good heart. Thank you.
They carry him. Oh, good. Here
When
we
I
go.
awoke in this demon lair, I feared the worst.
Save your strength,
Run, run,
Tefter.
run. Run faster. The stealthy approach.
Save your strength, Tefter.
Sort of.
It's a long ride.
Coonan, he ordered my death. I don't understand. He's been like a father to me.
I will ask him myself.
I was mulish when he spoke of the pagans being just as we. Living in kindness, under the laws of many.
He's hot to the touch, and his mind fades in and out, but he lives.
Perhaps a sickness of the blood. Shame, shame. He was captured by the men there?
They claim to have been hired by Coonan.
Coonan did this?
I know not why, only that he gave them coin to dispose of Teftir. You can see how well they saw to that.
They were alike once, the boy and Cunon. God-fearing Christians arguing the nature of life with me. But he softened. Men do great evil to cling on to power and save their skin. Perhaps he means to put Tevder to flame in his place.
Does not the right demand the leader?
If he made the lad's body Elderman, then it would still be right to sacrifice.
Then he's not safe until I've dealt with Cunon. Can you tend to his wounds?
I'm a very good healer. But if the gods want him to join them, I cannot stop their will. Eivor, what will you do with Cunon?
I was thinking something along the lines of make him dead.
I'll gut him. Death and dishonor is the punishment he deserves. All legacy destroyed.
Cunon may be ill and aged, but his sword arm is strong. He'll kill you first if you let him. Do not let him.
My blade is imbued with the blood of gods and armies. I fear not a single coward.
You are resolute, then. Then may you ride as Rhiannon.
Thank you, Modron. And please, take care of Teftir. I must get to Cunon before the festival's end.
He plans to be an assassin, because yeah, that's what we do. Using their talking time as a quick point to get away. Okay. I presume we're gonna have to sneak in here as usual. Stock up.
Let's go hooded here. I must find Cunon before I'm spotted. The Longhouse is a good place to start. Festivities haven't started yet.
It's right here.
Still time to search for Cunon.
Told you. Hey, what?
Luckily, the difference in power doesn't keep me from what I'm already capable of doing.
No peace around here.
Come on. Who did that? Oh, it's not a guard. Well, in that case... I'm sure the key is nowhere nearby. Always is. Taking out that guy.
Let's kill a bat. Hey, wait!
jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Greatly simplify it.
The other side must be barred.
Really reduces the number of people I have to fight through. Can't I do that? Oh, no. Oops. So you get inside. Into those windows. It's not even there. What are you doing?
Stay sharp.
I really hate murdering guards that were so friendly to me not too long ago. Most importantly, you need to kill the big guard. The other guy's like, what? You can join him.
I'm feeling a bit dry over here.
Later.
Where are you, Conan? He isn't here, but someone else may have seen him. Bridget is here. Ugh. I shall polish my ears in hopes that a word of clarity will slip through them.
Eivor! Finally, Tiri de Chwaled.
Bridget, it is good to see you.
Eivor! What has become of Tevder? Did you faint your scarf?
Thank you. I have found Teftir alive and safe. I need to speak to Kun—
Bridget! I found an abandoned bird nest in the rafters. I'm going to take it home to Mother. If you gather it, then the Babans will do it all and lay it got. It's you again! The Sowan Butcher!
The Sowan Butcher. Never mind. Gwyneth, I'm looking for Coonan. Have you seen him?
He's busy with the festival and shooed me away to Bridget. Would you like to see some magic I've been practicing?
Can you show me to Coonan if I say yes?
Just one trick, and then I can show you around.
Yes.
Okay. So reach into this pouch.
I don't get to see her trick.
And the number of stones you're holding is 3.
Wonderful magic, Gwen. But now I really need to find Coonan.
Dahlia the answer! Come on, let's go find him. They're the church ladies. They don't like the festival, but Mama says they come anyway to cluck like hens. Do you want to see another trick? I can pull an acorn from your ear.
I need to find Coonan. It is important.
You're lost, Butcher.
It's Eivor. I would know more about you, Gwyneth. You're certainly an odd little bird.
Mother says there'll be no one like me in the whole of creation. From the dawn of dust to the end of sorrows.
She is special. There we go.
Why is that woman wearing a striped mask?
That's a badger. All the festival ladies in charge wear one.
Alright, Badger.
Have you seen Alderman Coonan?
Oh, that unholy visage startled me. It's past sundown, so Coonan has retired to the church for prayer.
I have business with him.
Even if you have business with him, it will have to wait until the morning. Locked himself in. Only Geva has the key.
Would Geva let me in?
She's been instructed not to. Not that I can see her following a task so simple. Girl'd forget her own head if it weren't attached.
Thank you for your help. I will speak with Coonan tomorrow. The key is held by someone named Geva. I must find her.
Oh, Geva. Where are you, Geva?
I would know more about you, Gwyneth. You're certainly an odd little bird.
Mother says there'll be no one like...
How do you spend...
Collecting debt.
Okay, so where's Geva? Ready your little ones for Sam Heights. Yeah, it's not this bad.
How about a round of dice?
Okay, Geva.
Come right raise a cup and lose some silver.
No. Not now.
I'm looking for Gloucester's Elderman.
Well, the one who still draws breath is in the church.
How do I get in?
You're not supposed to get in. No reason to enter that dump anyway. Fuck, you'd have to get me very drunk to show you inside.
Sounds like some ale will loosen his tongue.
Let's drink. What?
Have you seen Coonan?
He's gonna be in the Wicker Man.
I bet he's not.
Coonan?
Oh, for you, love? I could be.
Whoa. Oh. Where's the churchyard? Never mind. Let's go find her. Oh, it's you.
Gotta keep my eyes peeled for that.
Are you Geva? I need entry to the church. I have important business with Coonan.
I'm not supposed to let anyone in, Spirit. I'm sorry. But everyone is counting on me to do a good job of keeping Coonan undisturbed.
Really? Just like that? We haven't used theft to get anywhere in this game, and now we're suddenly doing it. It's weird.
Coonan is inside. I must find him. There you are, Snake Tongue.
Eivor! Have you been enjoying the festivities?
We are done with this shadow play. Teftir is safe, and I know of your plan to sacrifice him in your stead.
You think I mean to escape the flames? I go to the Wicker Man gladly, but I will not leave Gloucester in the hands of the Christian zealot.
Then what? Leave your people without a leader, and an angry church ready with holy fire.
They won't be without a leader. Modron will sit upon the Horn's throne.
Are you telling me that Modron lied?
Ha! We've turned you in circles like a dog, haven't we? Modron was the architect of Tevder's murder, Eivor.
All to take control of Gloucestershire for herself. It would be a hard grasp to hold, surrounded by Christians on all sides.
There was no other way. She had a vision. Tevder framed by flames and burning. Everything we created together.
Everything. You and Modron. Then Gwynedd.
A man must get his house in order before his death. feather his nest for his children.
Then make your peace with God, Britain. For shitting on my name and drugging me is an offense I kill for.
I'm to be dead within the Wicker Man by Samhain's end. I beg you, let me die for my people.
You and the witch. This was your
No,
plan.
I plan on killing you
To
before
make me
that.
dance your merry tune. So you could build a legacy for your daughter.
I always desired Modron. So when she asked me to take the part in a fertility ritual, of course I agreed. Our union conceived not only Gweneve, but a united Gloucestershire. One
Fertility
that
ritual,
Tevder
you mean?
would stamp out.
This is where you failed, Coonan. Tevder is a changed man. He straddles the same line as you.
Tevder? The boy has the head of a mule. You taught him reason?
Not just I. The kindness of bandits and strange Britons. He embraces Christ and Churnanos alike.
Shit. Prophecy is a strange web, is it not? Tevder's reformation just needed a kidnapping and a dedicated Dane. Eivor, Modron will have taken Tevder to her forest temple. If you make haste, you might be able to stay her blade. I have much to attend to here, otherwise I'd lead you myself. Go now. Unless you plan on killing me first.
Well, I thought about it.
You should not have fucked with me, Coonan.
Is that bad? I don't care. I don't appreciate getting framed for murder. I don't appreciate getting framed for murder. I'll be right back. While we ride.
Is not secret. Okay, so where'd she go? I can't just walk in axes blazing. But we can murder our way in. It's a pretty area too. Sun's rising soon.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Can't see it. attract attention. You're gonna have to fight all these, so take care of them now. Each one you deal with is one less you have to kill. Later. They're still dying. Facing each other. Crap. It's more strategic if you go somewhere too hard. Wow. Always an alternate path.
Better keep my eyes open.
Yep, you should. In case someone sneaks up on you.
The chanting. It's faint, but I recognize Modron's voice.
We're not the tainted ones! You can't beat me!
I dodged and failed. It's very penalizing if you fail, though. Come on over. Starting to get the hang of this at least.
Wait a minute. You can't just scamper away from me. You're on the verge of corpse.
Oh my gosh. Let's go.
The chanting. It's faint, but I recognize Mordrin's voice.
The Mother is communing with the gods on this most holiest of times, and we're stuck.
Out! Damn you!
Damn you, rat!
Cheese as much as you can.
You'll be
Okay, take the path you took before. Somewhere way over your capability. So murder what you can.
The chanting. It's faint, but I recognize Mordrin's voice.
Get out of the way! No, the fire of heaven! Going to break
Burns! survey the area soon.
You are mine!
Down to the predator, huh? There we go. Alright, sneak around. Burn off the webs. Ooh, this ain't good. Yeah. Headphones.
Easy now. Something's not right.
Jeez.
Smells like a trap.
It's totally a trap. You savior.
You die now!
Everything's easier when they're not lost.
Over there!
It's one less you have to deal with. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain.
Have I stepped into Alfheim? Or is this a new realm entirely?
Sweat and blood, death and birth. Turn this man from beast to earth.
Modron! Stay your blade or die at my hand!
I should have known Kunon wouldn't have it in him to quarter you for the dogs.
It's a cold bitch who throws her lover to the wolves for her own crimes.
I feel bad about her kid.
Stand so little. No matter. Let me enlighten you with the fury of the gods.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to chase her all over this damn place. Serious.
Take this!
Return to soil!
Die, Modron! No! Ah! That's new leather! Too hot!
Just kill her. Seriously. It's too bad. She's too nice.
Then leave Gloucestershire in the hands of that Christian, and for what? Your name and some trade routes?
Do you doubt the power of your gods to sway the mind of a man? Tefter is no longer the zealot you believe him to be.
A man will lie to save his skin. When you are gone, he'll gut me and burn my people. The gods showed me this.
Cunan spoke of your vision. The Nornir spin their fatal threats. But without your plan, his heart would remain unchanged.
Then I have no regrets. But I had a vision of you as well. One of a path that twists like the river Ouse.
The seer's spinnings twist limb and word alike. Prophecy is a river, and we are powerless to fight its clutches.
She was fighting to protect her people.
But she ground your name to dust, sullied the honor of herself and her people.
I cut my own path.
Sorry, kid.
Lord in his mercy. What sorcery happened here?
The High Priestess Modron tried to kill you.
Why? In God's name, I've done nothing to her.
She feared the Church would use you as God's hammer, so she convinced Cunan to have you killed. Cunan and Modron conspired to bring about your end. Now both lie dead by my hand.
Such a waste of life. The devil whispers into the ear of man. But we must ignore his voice.
Modron had a vision of you wiping out the pagans. And Gwynedd is Cunan's bastard. So he simply did it to protect his kin.
Love for one's child is a virtue, but wrath is a sin. How can one entangle with the other?
We all lose our heads when our legacy is threatened. Be that name, kingdom, or child. Now, what of the witchling?
I'll see that she's cared for. She has no guilt in this.
I will not join your Church of Christ.
You won't have to.
Well, that's good for him. He's actually really good. Her. My gosh, you don't frame me as a murderer and expect to live. Bitch. Sorry, kid. Or mama. made some really stupid choices. I'll be right back. Sorry, kid. Mama framed me for murder. I don't like that.
I have returned.
It's unfortunate, but Mama chose to do something really, really bad. Which was frame me for murder.
Gunnar, it's good to see a face I trust. Even your frightful muck. I thought this could be our shared saga, but it's time to leave, and we have spent naught but a drink together.
Worry not, Eivor. You and I have many tales to tell yet. And our names ring out clear and with honor.
Yeah, a tale. A tale of Gloucester. Beautiful land. Full of damned fools.
Except her.
I will drink to that.
She's nice.
You have my thanks.
Anything for you, old friend.
Then let us say our farewells to this wicker king, and then be on our way home.
Yes, Ranvi will be eager to meet Bridget.
Indeed.
Bridget and Gunnar have already gone ahead. I should join them.
Bridget's nice.
The burning of the Harvest King. It is a momentous occasion for many here. Like the Christ, he sacrifices himself for his people, so that they may prosper.
But this is an empty platter for your gods. Hungry bellies are known to retaliate.
None can take Kunon's place, and to put his corpse in the pyre would be an insult. Christ turns his eyes from this ritual.
But you condone it.
I am to be Tevda of a united land. I can no longer turn my eye from anything.
It's joining.
Tradition dictates the burning be overseen by the High Priestess. Modron is missed here.
My hand has hindered this blow twice then.
Then I will oversee, as is my right, my blood.
I took Modron from you. You have every right to feud with my line, once you're old enough to hold a sword.
Mother saw your fate. The future will punish you greater than I ever could.
Punishment or not, you will go into the future as Gloucestershire's ally. And someone I will never forget.
It's awkward. But we still made it.
Let the flame be set. May the crop be abundant.
Eivor, the honor is yours.
Praise the Harvest King!
They all look so sad as they drop up. Standing so close, that'd be really hot.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
To Renby. This is probably the end of our adventure tonight. It's been a good night. Loading.
Yes. Only because you all have such good taste. Now, this one begins a long time ago at the desert.
Oh, I'm invested. We're going to finish this game.
Discarded it! It was not rubbish. I intended to use it. Please, calm down.
Ranvi, what is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid, with Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you set in judgment?
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more. Gudrun, Holger, come forward.
Holger
You'll state your
again.
cases and I'll hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able. Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrolls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now, Gudrun, what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
Holger? Again? The fuck is wrong with you?
Holger, what say you in your defense?
Short days ago, I found a pile of
Language, sorry.
detritus beneath the docks, and salvaged what I could. I wish to use it as a canvas, you see? As a conveyance for my latest works. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Hardly. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit a bold new life.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something, and now unreasonably seeks its return.
Exactly. Yes.
Interesting.
All right. I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet. Let me speak.
Was it trash?
I have much to consider and should like to hear your statements again. Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrolls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now, Gudrun.
I confronted him, demanding I ask only that I be paid.
So Holger took some...
That is right.
Holger.
Short days ago, I found a pile of mildew-stained detritus beneath the docks, and salvaged what I could. I wished to use it as a cat. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Yet here, my own...
I see.
Exactly.
I don't know. It sounds like
all
he
right.
was...
I might have...
It was God.
Oh, I will...
Quiet. After careful thought, it is clear that...
What is this? What are you doing?
Oh, he's decided to come
Holger
out.
and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
You were not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear Skald?
My Jarl, as I was saying, I
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment. For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children, and delude the minds of men. I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd, Jarl, no, that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to play pranks, Holger? Pay the fee, or be exiled.
Great, Jarl. If I may, I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
Eivor, please. Does this not seem unfair?
Who should I answer? No, that is unfair.
Sigurd, the punishment must fit the crime. Your judgment is cruel and unfair.
Cruel and unfair? Oh, no. No, you have it backwards. I am the definition of what is fair and what is not. I am your Jarl, the source of all right and wrong, the Lord of justice in this place. Without rank, without order, without a chain of command, life cannot endure. Chaos will reign.
He's gone fucking stupid.
Do you understand?
As my brother and my Jarl, I back you, Sigurd. But in the face of injustice, I cannot help but speak.
Have you never in your life known when to hold your tongue, Eivor? Not defer to those wiser than yourself. My judgment stands. 30 times the sailcloth's value. That is final.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
He's gone stupid. It's time for him to go.
Good day.
I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless. Is that a side you have seen?
Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid. But nothing like this. Never, ever like this.
Let us do our best for him, as we take care of our own. We are his best hope for healing.
If it is not too late. In the meantime, we press on.
I can hardly begin to describe what happened in Gloucestershire. I think you will learn soon enough.
But we are allied with them.
Yes, for all our pains.
I'm guessing the story is going to go that Sigurd is going to be gone. But this is where I'm going to have to draw this to a close. It's time to stop the night because I can't just keep playing forever. So I'm going to continue this story tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat place. So, thank you all for coming. It's been great. Well, it's 5 o'clock. So, yeah, I can't keep going. So, yeah, y'all have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully. Good night, all.